Good evening. Welcome to Amuragal Radio International, and welcome to our number one episode of Africast. Like promised, we'll be diving direct into the life, the reign, and the short-lived tenure in government of His Excellency Patrice Emre Lumumba. Patrice Lumumba was the first Prime Minister of the Democratic Republic of Congo and a powerful symbol of African liberation. His life was marked by passionate advocacy for independence, Pan African unity, and resistance to colonial domination. Early life and education. Born on July 2nd, 1925. So, in October or November, as we speak, November 2025 marks 100 years of his birth. He was born in Onalua, Kosai province in the Belgian Congo, now known as the DRC, Democratic Republic of Congo. He came from a modest background and received a primary education through Protestant missionary schools. Worked various jobs including as a postal clerk where he became involved in union activities and began writing against colonialism. His rise to political activism. In 1950s, Lumumba became prominent voice against Belgium colonial rule, advocating for a unified Congo beyond tribal divisions. He joined the Belgian Liberal Party and founded the Mouvement National Congolais (MNC) in 1958, promoting national unity and independence. His speeches and writings gained traction across ethnic lines, making him a national figure. His role in the Congolese independence after Congo's May 1960s election, Lumumba's MNC won the most seats and he was appointed prime minister when the country gained independence on June 30th, 1960. His Independence Day speech was fiery and direct, condemning colonial exploitation, a stark contrast to the more conciliatory tone of the then President Joseph Kazu Vubu. His political turmoil and assassination since he rose as the first Prime Minister of the Congo. Lumumba's tenure was short-lived, about 10 weeks due to internal division, Cold War tensions, and Belgian interference, and mainly international interference. He was dismissed by President Kasu Vubu in September 1960, leading to a constitutional crisis in the Congo. Captured by rival forces, Lumumba was executed on January 17, 1961, in Katanga with the complicity of Belgian and Western intelligence agencies, including the CIA and the FBI. His legacy and influence, Lumumba became a matter of African nationalism, Africanism, Pan-Africanism, symbolizing resistance to imperialism and the struggle for self-determination. His name is honored across the continent, and his vision continues to inspire Pan-Africans like myself and inspire movements and calls for economic and political sovereignty and political freedom of every single African. His key theme in Lumumba's legacy, anti-colonialism and African unity, national sovereignty over tribalism, resistance to foreign interference, symbol of dignity and sacrifice for liberation. So, as we mentioned, this is our first episode of Africast, we'll be bringing you more experts' opinions or more experts guests on this podcast, which would be disseminated on our various platforms like YouTube, TikTok, Facebook, and on our online website www.amuragal.com. As promised, we will be bringing you weekly or bi-weekly or fortnightly an episode of one of our heroes or heroines across the continent, or a topic with expert guests on the panel to share our views on what's happening around the continent. As we promise you, this podcast is dedicated to the continent, our economy, our culture, our international relations, our security, our politics, leaderships, and also we'll be covering many chaos or conflicts happening around the various parts. We'll be bringing you, as I keep telling you, experts, opinions on all those conflicts. They are the root cause of those conflicts, and you can also have your opinion to what can be done to bring a solution, an everlasting solution to those problems, i.e., the development that's taking place now in the Sahel, whether still that continent need to be singing or to be abiding by the protocols of democracy, or we have to reinvent our form of democracy that suits the continent and our form of governance. Therefore, once again, until we meet again, thank you very much. This was Africa's presented by myself, Baba Is. Thank you.